So we're going to start with the Pacers and the Bucks, all right? So Indiana's 37-24, 31-27-1 against the spread. Both of these teams have a positive spread covering record. So I always like a game like that. The Pacers have won 4 in a row, coming off one at the Spurs, 116-111. They covered the -2.5. This is their third road game in a row. Milwaukee, God, what do we say about Milwaukee, man? 52-9, people. All right. If you wanted to buy a future on Milwaukee, you missed it, bro. Okay, there's no value there anymore. They have an 852 win percentage. It's just crazy. They are coming off a really rare loss at Miami, so apparently the Buck steps in Miami. 27-3 at home, -11 points on their own court, and the total's 222. What can you tell me about this? Don't forget, for the month of March, we have hooked you up with some extra value. Use promo code MARCH all through the madness and save yourself 15% at checkout at picksandparlays.net.
Well, I guess this is the time, I think, to start betting against the Bucks as far as against the spread numbers are concerned, because one, these lines are getting out of control, and two, I think the Bucks, now they feel very secure. They're going to have the number 1 seed in the East, number 1 seed overall, and they're starting to coast a little. We've seen that, like you said, the loss in Miami last time out. They've had 2 losses in the last few games here. And I think, I'm not saying they're mailing it in at this point, because I don't think that's the case at all. But human nature kind of takes over. And then the odds makers go crazy here. We saw this line open at 10 all the way to 11. Yes, the Pacers are third road game in a row, but they've had these spaced out a little. And it wasn't like Spurs team is a team that beat you up last time out. They're kind of a finesse team now, which is kind of weird that Coach Popovich's team would be a finesse team, but that's the case. And the Pacers look really good. They've been really starting to turn it around. And I think that tonight, getting 11 points on the road, I think is just enough for the Pacers. So let's take the Pacers plus 11. I just think Victor Oladipo finally starting to work back in this rotation in Indiana. And I think he'll have enough to slow down this Bucks team. Don't forget also Brogdon. He was the big guy that I think the Bucks let go in the offseason, and he's returning to Milwaukee. So I think he has a little something to prove here, that the big free agency signing by Indiana returning home. So I like the Pacers plus the points here, getting they're actually getting 11 now.
Yeah, that's a good angle with Brogdon. I didn't think about that. That's why you're the boss, applesauce.